Imagine landing in a place where the sun kisses your skin like an old friend, and the beaches whisper tales of pirates and rum. Welcome to St. James, Barbados, or as the glitterati like to call it, the Platinum Coast. Don't let the name fool you. While it suggests exclusivity and high society, there's an undercurrent of humor and quirkiness that makes it truly one of a kind. Here, every sandy footstep and stray crab tells a story, if only you're willing to listen. In St. James, the ocean isn't just blue. It's a canvas of azure, turquoise, and teal, painted by a tipsy artist. The palm trees sway with a rhythm that suggests they've just had a sip of the local rum. This isn't just a travel destination. It's a lively, breathing comedy show, with nature and locals alike playing their parts splendidly. Nestled on the western coast of Barbados, St. James is more than just a dot on the map. It's a burst of culture, luxury, and hilarity rolled into an idyllic landscape. This tiny parish has morphed from a sleepy fishing area to a bustling hub of the rich and famous, all while maintaining its charm and wit. The history of St. James is as colorful as its sunsets. Originally a hotspot for sugar plantations, today it's a playground for celebrities and sun-seekers alike. But don't be misled by its opulent nickname. The real treasures here are the laughter and stories shared under the sun. From pirates who reputedly loved the shores to modern-day beach vendors who could sell ice to an Eskimo. St. James has always had a flair for the dramatic and the comedic. Let's dive into the quirks that make this place a must-visit. Payne's Bay might seduce you with its crystal waters, but it's the beach vendors who'll steal your heart and possibly sell it back to you. Here, the sand is not just under your feet, it's part of the daily banter and bargaining. Then there's Sandy Lane Beach, where the jet-set lounge and turtles casually photobomb selfies. It's a place where sunglasses are mandatory, not just for the sun, but to hide your amusement at the overheard conversations of the rich and famous, discussing portfolio diversification while building sandcastles. Each beach has its own personality. Mullins Beach, cheerfully noisy, is where both fish and tails are fried. The laughter here is as salty as the sea breeze, and the memories are as sticky as the sunscreen left on your towel. If you haven't tried flying fish cutters, you haven't really laughed. This local delight, often enjoyed with a side of cheeky comments from the vendor, embodies the island's spirit. And let's not forget the pudding and souse, meat and sweet potatoes in ways you never imagined. The culinary adventure here is like a comedy show. Each dish delivers a punchline of flavors. From the hot pepper sauce that sneaks up on you to the rum punch that tells the best jokes, dining in St. James is a banquet of giggles and gasps. Rum, the spirit of St. James. In Barbados, rum isn't just a drink, it's a way of life. My first rum tasting was less of a tasting and more of an impromptu party in a glass. Mount Gay rum, with its rich history, offers a taste of the island's soul. Sweet, potent, and full of stories. Visiting a local rum shop is like stepping into a scene from a sitcom. The banter, the jokes, and yes, the wisdom flow as freely as the rum. It's here among the locals that you learn the real rhythm of St. James, one sip at a time. The people heart of the coast. The warmth of St. James isn't just from the sun. It radiates from the people who call this place home. I met a fisherman named Joe who claimed he taught a dolphin to dance. Whether it's true or not, the story, much like Joe's boat, was wonderfully buoyant. Every conversation here adds a layer to the experience. From the lady who sells fruit with a side of life advice to the bartender who mixes a cocktail as if it's a potion to cure all woes. The residents are the true gems of the Platinum Coast. Music and dance, the island's rhythm. To understand the heart of St. James, you must experience its music. Calypso beats fill the air like aromatic spices. My first night here, I found myself in a dance-off with locals. Spoiler, they won, but I earned points for enthusiasm. Attending a live beach reggae session, the rhythm gets under your skin, and suddenly you're part of something bigger. A tapestry of beats, laughter, and sandy toes. Here, music isn't just heard, it's felt. From the grandeur of St. James Parish Church to the sleek modernity of celebrity villas, architecture here tells a story of contrast and style. The old plantation houses, with their whispering tales of yore, stand dignified among flashy new developments. It's amusing to see a centuries-old church next to a minimalist boutique hotel. St. James shows its layers not just through its people, but also through its buildings. Each structure, whether old or new, adds to the parish's eclectic charm. In St. James, luxury isn't just silk sheets and champagne. It's the luxury of peeling back layers of history with each step on the cobblestone paths. The luxury of watching a sunset that looks like it was made just for you. The real opulence here lies in the moments, the unplanned detours that lead to hidden coves, and the spontaneous conversations with locals who share secrets of the island not found in any guidebook. This is where luxury feels personal, intimate, and hilariously human. The natural landscape of St. James is as vibrant as its nightlife. Here you can watch monkeys as they plot to steal your lunch and succeed. The gardens are lush, filled with flamboyant flowers that seem to compete for attention. Snorkeling at Folkestone Marine Park, I was greeted by a parrotfish that seemed convinced my camera was edible. In St. James, even the fish have character, and the trees dance to their own tropical rhythm. Water sports more than just getting wet. Whether it's jet skiing like a boss or falling off a paddleboard with less grace than a beached whale, water sports in St. James are a must-do, and let's be honest, a must-laugh-at activity. The water here invites you to play, to explore, and yes, occasionally to swallow a bit more salt water than you intended. Trying windsurfing, I learned that the wind has a sense of humor too. Each splash, each tumble is met with cheers and chuckles from onlookers. Because here, every attempt is celebrated no matter how soggy. Nightlife, when the stars come out. As the sun sets, the stars rise, not just in the sky, but all around. St. James at night is a symphony of fire dancers, street food, and fairy lights. The night markets are a carnival of color and sound where every stall tells a story. I spent an evening at a beach bar where the rum was strong and the tales were taller. The night here is not just for sleeping. It's for living loudly, laughing heartily, and dancing until the stars dim. Shopping, treasures, and trinkets. Shopping in St. James is an adventure in bargaining and discovery. From high-end boutiques to roadside stalls, the hunt for treasures is as enjoyable as the finds themselves. I once haggled over a seashell, only to be gifted it with a smile. The local crafts are imbued with the spirit of the island, vibrant, playful, and unique. Whether it's hand-painted ceramics or artisan jewelry, the craftsmanship here tells its own witty tale of Barbados. Seasonal events, when to visit. Timing is everything. And in St. James, the calendar is punctuated with events that are as diverse as its landscape. From the reggae marathon to the food and rum festival, each event offers a slice of local life spiced with international flair. I visited during the Whole Town Festival, an extravaganza of history, culture, and fish fries. The energy is infectious, and the blend of music, dance, and craft embodies the soul of St. James, a soul that knows how to celebrate. Conclusion: why St. James? Why St. James? Because it's not just a destination, it's an experience. It's the sun on your back, and the sand between your toes, the laugh at a good joke, and the sip of perfect rum. It's where luxury meets laughter, where every moment is both a postcard and a personal anecdote. Come for the beaches, stay for the banter, visit for the sunsets, return for the smiles. St. James, with its oddities and charms, is waiting to write a chapter in your travel story, a chapter full of warmth, wit, and whimsy. See you on the Platinum Coast, where every day is a punchline and every night is an encore. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more interesting videos.